NFLPA Executive Director DeMaurice Smith, inviting him and the players to leadership next week's owner discussions about the ongoing controversy over national anthem protests. ESPN's Jim Trotter suggested several proposals to address the issue, including the league should, quote, bankroll an in-stadium / out-of-stadium marketing campaign for social and racial justice, just like UEFA's No to Racism campaign. So, Whitlock, should the NFL launch social justice campaigns to appease the players?
Of course they should, because I can remember when Nancy Reagan did the Just Say No campaign, drug use virtually stopped in America. And UEFA and soccer, when those no racism, there's almost no racism in European soccer.
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
I believe you for a second.
The Nike campaign, equality billboards, that's what we need. More gestures, more things that lack substance in America. So of course we should bankroll this. The NFL should. It's the perfect solution. Once we get these billboards out, racism's going to disappear.
You know, it's interesting because I agree with you. Theoretically, I would like to see more guaranteed contracts, better insurance, better pensions. None of this stuff matters. Now, in the middle of this crisis, would it be a sign of respect? Would it be an olive branch? Hey, man, we're going to be part of your social causes. I don't think it's a bad idea. Now, to your point, what will it mean? It will be an appeasement of players. It won't be real life-altering.
You've led me to one of my life philosophies. It's why I'm a failure in relationships, why I'm not married. Seriously, compromise. I'm not good at it. Because what I interpret compromise as, meeting someone halfway to stupidity. So yes, if these NFL owners want to meet these players halfway to stupidity, they should invest in these gestures and put it into it, and both of them be dissatisfied with each other, and both of them have accomplished nothing.
But if you don't do this,
I know. You end up single like me.
Compromise brings learning, empathy, all things that are great in life.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't take this quite as literally as the that did not go where I thought it was going to go.
Oh.
Campaigns, meaning billboards and those kinds of things. I took it as something I was talking about yesterday, that the players want to get their message out, and the best way to do that is to use their platform, which is football. But when that's affecting the business, you're also affecting your platform. So if the owners in the NFL can come to some sort of way to help the players get their message across using the football platform without taking away the business, I think that's the best strategy. And I guess you can do that in a campaign. I don't think billboards are the way to do it, but they did something last year that I thought was a good step. They did the My Cleats, My Cause thing where guys could wear their own cleats and they didn't get fined for it.
I like that.
And no, it doesn't change anything, but it does give them a way to use the platform to get their message across. I looked at this more as, can the NFL work with the players to create some programs to try to get their message across and to really make a difference? I didn't look at it as billboards.
Yeah, I mean, you can't please everybody, right? You're never going to please everyone. There's just no point in that. I just keep coming back to what Brandon Marshall, he was on your radio show recently from the Broncos. This got talked about so little last year. He took a knee for the first 8 games, and then he lost some sponsors, and the community was kind of turning him against him. So what did he do? He went into the community, met with local organizations, met with the police. Oh, this was a good learning experience. I'm going to stop taking a knee. There was progress there, like actual progress. And I don't see why they're making this so difficult. Why can't the players and the league go into communities? What's so difficult about it?
Because, first of all, Jason, honest to goodness, they're already doing it. Most of these NFL teams require and beg their players to get involved in the community and do things. I was the spokesman for Big Brothers, and I was never an NFL player, but I was the spokesman for Big Brothers, Big Sisters in Kansas City for a number of years. We had a lot of cooperation from NFL players and guys on the Chiefs coming in. And again, if these guys really want to do something of substance, and I'm going to sound silly here, but it's the truth. I wish all these NFL players would join Big Brothers, Big Sisters. Spend some time with a young person. If you really want to make an impact, that's how. Marketing campaigns so they can stand somewhere on TV or somewhere and say, I'm Eric Reed, this is what I think the country should be doing, or I'm against racism. All that virtue signaling and all of it's just a gesture. It doesn't do anything.
Okay, I agree with you. But the shoe campaign is a step. And I do think the basketball, football cultures are different. And I do think, and we'll get into it later, there is some resentment that you often note among the football community. Yeah. It's a step. Like, I don't have to solve every issue. I have been married. You're single. And there is
I'm happy.
I am happy mostly too. But there is something called compromise and growth, and you can't solve all fights and issues.